Talmud states that anybody who gets angry, it's as if they worshipped idolatry. And the question is why? What's the connection between anger and idolatry? Right? So I'll tell you the quick story that's happened to me. My cousin, thank God, had a baby boy. Baby boy, there's going to be a bris. So what happens? Get in my car, start to drive to the bris. On my way, as you can already probably imagine, everything went wrong. A guy breaks down in front of me. Okay, I go around him. Then I have a student driver in front of me. Finally, he turns a corner. Then I fall into a red light, right? Then I finally get past it. Then we have a detour and I'm running late. I got to get there. And I start to feel myself starting to build, starting to get a little bit, it's building. It's starting to get a little bit upset, a little anxious, a little angry. Someone now comes in front of me, goes a little slow. All of a sudden, in comes the horn. Start honking, started getting into it, very, very into it. Now, then it hit me very hard. At that moment, I started to think to myself, I said, why am I getting so agitated? Why am I getting so upset? Why am I getting so angry? And I realized, you know why? Because I have to get to a bris. I got to get there. You know, the bris is waiting. Is it waiting for me? No, not at all. But I have to be there. And if I'm not there, this is going to be bad. And if you're in my way, so excuse me, could you please move out of the way? Because do you know who I am? I'm in charge over here. I run the show. And if things don't go the way that I want them to be, and the way that they should be, at least the way that I think it should be, then I'm going to start to get angry. And I realize what's happening. What's the root? What's the cause? What's the base? What's building? Where's it coming from? It's all coming from me. I'm in charge. I'm the one who runs the show. And if I'm the one who runs the show and something's not going the way that I like it, then there's a problem here. What does the Talmud mean? Anyone who gets angry, it's as if they worshipped idolatry. How come? Very simple. Who really runs the show? Who's really running the shots here? So we know that we have God. God's involved in every aspect of our entire life. He's involved in every street corner. He's involved in every broken down car. He's involved in every red light and every detour. And when we realize this, we start to realize this, so all of a sudden what happens? We realize, 1 second, someone else is in charge? If we really realize someone else is in charge, so how do we feel? We don't feel angry. We feel happy. We say, hey, you know what? This is perfect. If this is the way God wants it to be, this is fantastic. But when we start to put God aside and we start to focus on ourselves, then all of a sudden we start to feel angry because someone's coming against me. You come against me, we got a problem. That's how we equate it. Anyone who gets angry is as if they worshipped idolatry, because who are we worshiping? So we know that, how do we say in Hebrew the word idolatry? Its literal translation, idolatry, is avodah zarah, which literally means a strange service. Strange service. Who are we serving over here? Is our focus on God, who's really in charge, or our focus on some other character? Who's that other character? In this situation, that would be me. And therefore, when I start to think of me, I start to get angry. When we start to phase away and start to look, hey, you know what? The Almighty's in charge. Everything's really okay. Everything's great. We start to feel calm, serene, cool, relaxed. Everything's cool. And we're good to go. All of a sudden, everything dissipates.